Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Adinda Warohmah. I am from English Language and Education batch 2017, Lambung Mangkurat University. And now in this video, I will explain about public manner, handshakes, and being demonstrative. And the first topic is handshakes. And I will explain you about types of handshakes in public manner. The first one is double-handed method. There are many ways to shake hands, but if you want to show that you are trustworthy, give a two-handed handshake. And this is not appropriate for every situation. If you are meet someone for the first time, a double-hander can seems to intimidate someone, and after you have some time to form an emotional body with the person, you can use this technique. And this two-handed approach says I am trustworthy because it doubles the amount of physical contact that you have with the other person on a more primitive level. Extending both hands shows the other person that you can hide any weapons and there's no hidden danger in your gesture. And the second one is stand to the left to look more powerful. If you want to look more powerful in front of the group of people or during photo opportunity, stand to the left side. The person on the left will always be perceived as more dominant than the person on the right. When you stand to the left, it is easier for you to take upper hand in the handshake, and that doesn't necessarily mean that you should exert the power, but the opportunity is there for you. So the person on the left almost always look like they are in control of the gesture. And the third one is sweaty palms. Sweaty palms indicate nervousness as the sympathetic nervous system get activated and produce more sweat when a person experiences discomfort or is nervous. And the next is the dominator. When a person displays his or her palms downwards during a handshake, it is said to indicate a sense of domination or superiority. Occasionally, you have often noticed people while shaking hands that their hand is on the higher position with their palm pointing towards to the ground. And the fifth is an aggressive or controlling handshakes. In most cases, uh, the gesture is meant to promote positive feelings, but it can also be used as a form of social posturing. During a political meeting, especially, one party will attempt to show their dominance over another by using an aggressive or controlling handshake. And the next slide is bone crusher. This type of handshakes where the person crush the hand of the other until the receiver cranes is often referred to as the bone crusher, although not a conscious move to test the strength. This type of a handshake is seen as being intimidating person. And next, I will explain you about being demonstrative or public display of affection. The first one is social kissing. Uh, cheek kissing is a ritual or social kissing gesture to indicate friendship, family, family relationship, perform of greeting to confer congratulations, to comfort someone, or to show respect. Cheek kissing is used in many cultures with slightly varying meanings and gesture. For example, cheek kissing may not be associated with a hug. The appropriate social context for use can vary greatly from one country to the other, so the gesture might look similar, and the cultures and situations where cheek kissing is the social norm. The failure or refusal to give or accept a kiss is commonly taken as an indicator of antipathy, antipathy between the people, and to dispel such an implication and avoid giving offense may require an explanation, such as the person has the contagious disease such as a cold. And the second is social hugging. There are some basic unwritten rules about hugging that most people are intuitively aware of. When deciding to hug or not to hug a person, refer to the following rules of hug etiquette. The first is always respect another person's space, and the second is ask permission before hugging someone unless you are already on intimate terms with the person. And the last is hug accordingly. Accordingly. Remember, there is a difference between a friendly hug and a passionate embrace. A hug between romantic partner is much different than a hug between two people who have just met. And the next one is holding hand. We often think of holding hands as a romantic gesture, something for couples who are taking walks or sitting together peacefully. It is an act that embodies trust, good feeling toward one another, and having an emotional connection. This is not limited to one specific culture or people either. Holding hands is a universal human trait, one that transcends societal and superficial distinction. And people have been holding hands with one another from as far back as history remembers. As long as we continue to form bonds and friendship, it will likely continue indefinitely into our future as well. And the third is hands on someone's shoulders. Putting your hand on someone's shoulder often depends on the way you are placing your hand on the shoulder. It can be regarded to friendship, maybe between same gender or different, and it can be taken as a sign to give condolences for somebody's loss, and it can be also regarded as a sign of affection when your time and the way of placing is as such. And nowadays it is mostly regarded to the first 2 points, but when you have an affection for the person and put your hand on his or her shoulders, that person will immediately understand from the touch the under which of the above mentioned three conditions have you keep your hand on his or her shoulders. And the fifth is the forward lean. We lean toward people and things we like. If the other mirrors this behavior, it shows harmony. The opposite occurs when we dislike someone or have little interest in something. And the last slide is make eye contact and smile. When approaching or greeting your elders, always make eye contact. This show that you acknowledge their presence, and a warm smile from you can make this person otherwise dreary day much brighter. And that's explanation from me. I'm so sorry if I make a mistake. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for watching, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.